Hi everyone, welcome to the Always Real Small Business Spotlight. I'm Kristofer Nowak, real estate agent with Fulton Grace Realty, coming to you from the Irving Park neighborhood of Chicago today. I'm here with Irena Dujmovic Terman at 4003 North Elston at her shop, Proper Bonkers.
Yes.
So happy to be with you today.
Thank you. Happy to be with you too.
So Proper Bonkers, I think that properly describes this place. What do you think?
Thank you. Thank you. I had that in mind.
Yeah?
I had that in mind. I woke up one morning and decided that that would perfectly describe the business.
Uh-huh.
And eclectic and unique tastes that we have. So we have proper and we have bunkers. So
You have both and everything in between.
we have both, and I also think that people should be a little bit more free in decorating their home and expressing their personality. So you have your proper and you have your bunker items.
I love it.
Yeah.
So tell me about yourself. Where are you from? How did you end up in Chicago opening up a small eclectic business?
I lived in Chicago for 26 years.
Mhm.
I am an American citizen, but I come from the country that I still choose to call ex-Yugoslavia. Only because I've never lived in any other country, but in that one I left in the middle of the war when you still didn't know who's who and what country. So
And this was in the 90s, yeah?
this was in the 90s during the war in ex-Yugoslavia.
Uh-huh.
So nothing political, it's just that's where I grew up,
Right. Mhm.
and that's where I still think I'm from, even though the country doesn't exist. They're all mine, whether they want to or not.
Sure. So how do you think that experience of being an immigrant to the United States and leaving a war-torn country, how did that form you and shape you and eventually bring you to the point of opening up a small art collection business?
I've often been asked about what kind of experience war was for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope people will understand that when I say that war was a horrible experience, was also very beneficiary, because you cannot escape but find out who you are, what your values are, what are you willing and not willing to do, what are you capable of doing. And then as I said, creativity, improvisation, patience, laughter, hope and humor, all of those things are the things that I have gotten out of the war, and that is something that helps you stay calm and focused. That's something that helps you pause and look at what the problem is and find a solution. So I think all of those things are something that had a huge impact on me.
And I would imagine then that experience helps you to learn to see the beauty in things when sometimes it can be really dark and scary.
Absolutely. I actually have a piece of one of the oldest buildings in Sarajevo. It was a library, but it was also a building in front, which you can say the First World War began. That's where
Franz Ferdinand.
Yes, that's the
I know
building.
my history.
Yes, that's where Franz Ferdinand and his wife visited the building, and after that he was assassinated. It's a beautiful Austro-Hungarian building that was completely burned during the war. Completely.
During the First World War.
During the last war.
Yep.
The one I participated in.
I see.
And I remember walking in its completely burned and finding it extraordinarily beautiful.
Huh.
And I have a piece of that building that I brought with me from Sarajevo.
Wow. But also around that time that Franz Ferdinand was assassinated.
Yes.
Your family was there
Yes.
in Sarajevo,
Yes.
and they were furniture makers, right?
Yes, and my grandmother was too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. They were exporting mainly to Scandinavia, and they were working on big projects for various actually religious buildings in Sarajevo, because I think at the time engraved furniture was extremely popular, and they were very skilled in engraving, in making such a furniture. So
that informed you to understand what is, really quality built furniture.
definitely, my grandmother had what her family gave her when she got married. So a lot of the furniture in her house was the furniture that my great grandfather made, and she was the one who was insisting on teaching all of us of the quality of the furniture. She would turn the chair upside down and show us, what's important. The same for the table or the drawers, all of that. And as I said, that was really due to her irritation with the communist quality of the furniture.
Well, I guess then you could say that you were really destined to open this shop here, Proper Bonkers. But why the Irving Park neighborhood? Why the corner of Irving and Elston?
I lived along Irving for a very long time, except for maybe 6 years that I lived in Lincoln Park. I lived around Irving on this side for a long time, and now we've been here for 5 years in this particular neighborhood. I like the neighborhood. I think neighborhood has a very good people, very genuine people, and that is very important to me. People are genuine in their compliments, they're genuine in their complaints.
They respond quickly to emergencies.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we're all safe. I really do. I just think it's a good group of people. It's a good mixture. It's a good vibe. It's beautiful, and I think that it needed a store like this on the corner. So when you take a walk, you can kind of drop in, look around, find something, or
sure. Well, there's nothing else like this store around here.
No, and it doesn't matter to me. I think that we will get there. I want to see the stretch of Elston to the Andersonville Clark, and that's what I'm going to inspire everybody to do.
I love it. So the neighborhood, the Independence Park community and the Irving Park community, they've been really supportive of you guys in your first year in business, right?
Very supportive. People have been very supportive. They've been very complimentary, very curious, just really good customers with a lot of support, and it really makes us happy. Makes us happy that we have the clients that love what we do, that are sometimes in awe of what we do, that are sometimes shocked, or that it's funny for them. It's just, there are all sorts of emotions, and I think business like this also brings nostalgia. It's just it's beautiful to do this kind of a thing. You make people happy. As I said, you make people nostalgic. You make people learn something new. So I'm very satisfied. I'm very happy.
Well, that's outstanding. Especially this is your first year in business. You opened in May of last year.
Of this year.
Well, no, this is 2022.
Oh yes, thank you.
So, not 9 months ago you opened, and what piece of advice could you give somebody else who's starting a new business?
I think the most important advice I would give to somebody is to find a mentor. Somebody who has a small business and who will be able to tell you what it is that you need at certain point of time, at the beginning, in the middle. that source of information is priceless, because if you try to do it on your own, you will run into a lot of surprises. And
well, there's surprises anyway, right?
you know, yes,
Yeah.
but I mean, you won't be prepared for the wait, the period of time for something. And I had luck to have a friend who told me everything about the permits, everything about the POS system, find an accountant, find an attorney, this insurance, that insurance. Those are the things that I at least think ordinary citizen doesn't necessarily know in detail, as I was.
Your furniture making grandmother in Sarajevo
Yeah,
didn't teach you this?
No, she would probably be upset. There's a lot of bureaucracy, and that's, I
Sure.
think, the biggest obstacle and waiting. But just be patient, and everything will be fine.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, thanks for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. I'm so happy to be able to do this.
Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely. And again, I'm Kris Nowak, real estate agent with Fulton Grace Realty in Chicago. I'm here with Irena Dujmovic Terman, 4003 North Elston. Proper Bonkers is the name of the shop. If you have a business and would like to be interviewed, reach out to me today. And if you're looking for more information on buying, selling, or investing in real estate, be sure to reach me at 773-234-3869. You've been watching the Always Real Small Business Spotlight with Kris Nowak from Fulton Grace Realty. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.